Hi guys, Corne here. I would quickly like to use this clip to just show you the mainly start and end positions of the few exercises in the tight budget, tight body program that you receive for free or that you can get for free if you do not have it. If you go to either www.kettlebellsforfatloss.com or www.kettlebellvsfat.com, you will be able to get the program on both of those sites. Now, this is not an instructional video taking you through all the detailed explanation of the movements. If you would like that, it is all available, very comprehensive training in the Kettlebells for Fat Loss program that you can go get there. This is just mainly to show you the few big pointers on it and to make sure that you're doing it correctly. The program is based mainly on thrusters, which is a combination between a push press and a full squat, and the swing. So let's start with the thruster first. You'll see that there are a few movements before you get to the thruster, which is just, it starts with a normal military press, then you move on to the next progression, which is a push press, and you do squats separately, and the thruster is just a combination of the bunch of them. So to start with the military pressing, you'll start with a kettlebell on your shoulder, obviously. The main points here is to keep your pelvis locked under your body, keep your shoulder down the whole time by tightening your lat muscles. So if that is in order, then press up and control it down, don't let it flop down for now. Military pressing. The next progression would be the push press. Now, two things change here. The one is that it turns from a grinding exercise into a ballistic exercise, which means instead of locking down your shoulders, keeping it tight based on the floor, pressing, controlling the back, you try to use the momentum and the force that you generate with your body to move the weight. So you press it up by using your leg power in the beginning, and then as much as possible you let it fall down to your shoulder and just absorb the shock by dipping with your knees a little bit. Okay? Few different points that you can, or different ways that you can do that, but for now, whatever works for you is fine. So now you've used your legs to generate the force to propel the kettlebell. The next exercise that you will do before you start with the thruster is the squat. With the squat, the main thing is to move your hips back and then keep pulling with these hip flexor muscles of yours to get you down to the floor. Okay? And when you stand up again, lock your hips whenever you're up here. So for now, just grab the kettlebell in the middle of your body, back with your hips, keep pulling with the hip flexor muscles until you're more or less parallel with your thighs, and up again. Okay? Now if you do it with the weight on one side, which is what you need to do eventually with the thrusters, nothing changes. Okay, so now if you get to the thruster part, it is the combination of doing a push press with a full squat. So it's basically a push press, but right from the bottom. So this is what it will look like. Okay, so when the kettlebell comes down from the top, you try to go straight into the next repetition. Okay? If it calls for two-arm thrusters, it's easier to do it with the upside-down kettlebell. So just flip it upside down like this. Okay, So that's basically what it should look like. The swing, once again, great detail that we can get into. For now, just you use the big muscles in your body, your core, your butt muscles, your leg muscles are very powerful to generate force to propel the kettlebell forward. So what I want you to think about is you move back with your hips but never down. And the next thing is relax your shoulders. Don't try to pull with your arms or anything funny. And then imagine that you are stomping into the ground with your heels to generate force. And whenever you get to the front here, push your hips as far as possible to the front. Lock them under your body. Straighten your knees. If you don't want to know why you can or how you can do this without hurting yourself, please go get yourself kettlebells for fat loss. Keep your shoulders down, keep your abs tight, and stop here so that you don't hyperextend, hurt your back. But also, you need to get a full extension here because that's where you generate power from. So it will look like this from the front. And if I turn to the sides, you can see what it looks like on the side. If you do swings with one arm, again, nothing changes much. Make sure that you don't swing too low with the kettlebell to the floor, either with one arm or with both. Keep the kettlebell relatively close to your body when you go between your legs with the kettlebell. Okay, very easy. I take a few repetitions if this is new to you, but it's really not rocket science. Like I said, this is just a quick pointer basically to what it should look like. If you have any questions, please drop me an email. Go to kettlebellsforfatloss.com, kettlebellversusfat.com, and if you're in South Africa and you would like hands-on instruction, we run regular courses, kettlebellwellness.co.za. I hope this is helpful. Enjoy.